Music Hall, home of Dallas Summer Musicals, where our business is Broadway. My name is Allison Bret, and I'm a member of the Education and Community Partnerships Department here at DSM. Today, I'm going to take you on a virtual tour of the musical, so come along and explore with us. The Fair Park Music Hall opened to the public in 1925. The brick you see on the archways behind me is original, but the carpet you see below is brand new as of this year. In 1935, the entire auditorium was gutted to make way for the General Motors exhibit, the first time cars were available for public purchase to citizens of Dallas. The next major renovation happened in 1951, and it was one that we Texans know is hugely important. Air conditioning. That's right. Prior to 1951, over 3,000 people would be in here in the heat of Texas summer with not a spot of AC in sight. After that was added, DSM moved in-house, and we've been here ever since. Here we are, just past those archways, making our way through to the next iconic site here at the Music Hall. One of the most iconic sites here at the Music Hall is this chandelier. The chandelier was constructed by William B. Martin, an artist from Boston, with assistance by his son, Rex Martin. It was installed here in 1971, and since the day it was installed, it has never been taken down. The chandelier is created from 51 steel rods and over 5,000 individual glass pieces. One of my personal favorite spots here at the Music Hall is our Terrace restaurant. Audience members can come and enjoy a wonderful meal before attending a show and look onto the fountain sculpture out on the lawn, which was part of the original 1926 construction. The Terrace restaurant rests where the original driveway used to be to the music hall. While you're eating your chicken and dessert before the show, folks used to drive their cars up and walk through those arches right behind the chandelier. Terrace was added during the major renovation in the 1970s and has been fully functioning ever since. So if you cannot find me until memory all alone in the moonlight. Pop, six, squish, Cicero. We've arrived at the most iconic site here at the Fair Park Music Hall. Our auditorium holds over 3,400 seats. The acoustics were last renovated in the Music Hall in 2018 in preparation for the new Broadway sound. The sound system was completely renovated to make way for the fast-paced lyrics that the modern style often upholds. The unique ceiling design and padding are used for acoustics. They were designed by a Cambridge, Massachusetts team of acoustic engineers. The sound is bounced directly back onto the audience members. This might just be my most favorite view in all of the music hall. Here is the view from our gorgeous stage. Performers like Florence Henderson, Ethel Merman, and Dean Martin, and me, have all frequented this stage and graced it with their beautiful talent. All of the playing space for every show happens in front of these columns. That means all of the set backdrops and furniture pieces, as well as the actors, all perform in front of them. The space behind the columns is often used for things like extra set and costume storage, or if it's a really large cast, the space can even be turned into mobile dressing rooms. The fly space off to the side here is how set backdrops get dropped in and out of the music hall stage. The stage manager or assistant stage managers also usually live over here, and actors make their entrances and exits from these sides. In theater, we call them the wings. Making our way backstage, walking fast, actors pass 'cause they're stage bound. Our dressing room space backstage features smaller individual rooms for lead and supporting actors, as well as the larger room that you see me in right here. This larger room is used for big casts, often when they need lots of intense hair and makeup done, like in our season opener from this year, Cats. Our backstage also features an iconically green room. You'll see the signed posters here on the wall from tours that have come through. This is a space for actors to enjoy in between scenes or between shows when they have 2 in one day. It also features a piano for any of our actors to use for a warm-up if they might need to before a show. Thank you so much for joining me on this tour of the music hall. I hope you enjoyed getting a little bit of a peek into the backstage life of what goes on here, where DSM has been housed for over 60 years. See you soon at the theater.